back with another Swordburst 2 live stream. So let me just adjust the volumes here real quick before we continue. Okay, so basically this stream is going to be about the winter event, because the winter event did drop recently. Specifically, if you want to know the day, I think it dropped on December 31st. So technically, this is considered the winter event 2024 because it dropped in 2024, or at least the last day of 2024. So technically it's 2024, not 2025, but you guys can call it whatever you want. Anyways, we're gonna be grinding for the new drops because they added a bunch of new drops to the winter update. Let me just grab some of these daily quests first, because I have a lot of these finished. I just didn't collect them. Alright, there's also going to be the winter merchant, which is located on the left side. When you join into Frosty Fields, head towards this side, you'll find the winter merchant, which currently doesn't have anything in there because, well, they haven't added it in yet. And then you also have things like the forge, the upgrade and dismantle over here. So it's pretty convenient. You don't have to go back to Arcadia or Helmfirth. You can just kind of dismantle, upgrade, and forge here. So it makes things a lot easier. Anyways, taking a look at the new drops here. So go over stats. You'll see that Viroth has a couple new drops. So the Fractured Falls is still there, but then you also have this one, which is a 1 in 625 drop. And you also have this one over here, which is a 1 in 400. So some new drops there. And then Ghost of the Future has a new tribute out right now, which is here. 1 in 20k, 10,000 pity, which I'm probably not going to get my hands on anytime soon. I don't see myself farming that much for any of these drops. I'm just going to get the ones that are easy to get. Like, for example, I think some of these enemies here, the normal ones, Frosker, right, has a new drop here that's 1 in 33. You also have like these ones over here. Alright, that one doesn't have any new drops. I think Cloth has some new drops though. Yeah, so Cloth has 2 new drops. Also the Gift of Everfrost if you didn't get it. Still need my Everfrost, but nobody farms the boss. I think there's a few servers that I saw farming Cloth. We might look for one. If you want to, Teeman. 12 pity right now on it, which I don't need the Gift of Everfrost because, you know, obviously I already have the Everfrost skill, but if I do get it, I'll probably just, if it's tradable, I'll give it to someone who needs it. That way more people have it, because the Everfrost skill is very useful in terms of its utility, because it freezes like enemies, right? Makes it easier to fight bosses. For example, like in order to prevent a boss from nuking, you can just freeze it and then not have to worry about dodging ever a bit. And then 2 other drops here, 1 in 500, 1 in 500 over here. And then you also have Krampus. Obviously, Krampus is probably the most farmed boss in the winter event because of the Krampus Catastrophe, which there is a new drop called the Mystic Saber, which I already have here because I went to farm Krampus the other day and I managed to get it, so there you go. And then Krampus Catastrophe still here. 1 in 25k, 15,000 pity. Not happening. So, alright. In terms of what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with the normal drops first. Just go through the normal enemies, and afterwards we'll go and probably make our way towards one of the bosses, whichever boss is being farmed in the server. Specifically, I want to farm the ghosts, or find a ghost server, because I'm missing a lot of the drops from the ghosts. You can see here in the Ghost of Present, missing a bunch here. Ghost of Past, same thing. So I'm leaning more towards the ghosts on this one, but we'll probably mix it up throughout the stream. Just go to a bunch of different bosses. Let me see here. Okay, hold on. It starts here, right? Frosker. Okay, never mind. There's Frosker has 1 drop that I didn't get. I need to head back. Hold on. Yo, what's up, Josh? Welcome to the stream. I don't know how long you stayed, Josh, but like, I did a like an 8-hour stream yesterday. Well, two streams, one being 6 hours, the other one being 2 hours. I think Josh was there for pretty much almost the entirety of it. Oh, we got Saranid and Ice Sword, which is not what we need. Hold on. 1 in 33. I'll probably get it eventually. It would have been longer. I don't really like Withering Waves. That's fine, yeah. Because like I think it's because like the new update comes out, so I might as well stream it. Because the thing is, if I don't stream it, right? When am I ever gonna complete the main quests and stuff? Because the thing is, the last Genshin Impact update, I held off the Archon quest until the very last week, and then I didn't get the bonus Primo Gems. So I'm like, okay, if I just stream it, then that gives me an incentive to actually do the Archon on the main quest. So that's the reason why I decided to stream them and just get it done early. What's up, Bob? Welcome to the stream. I would like to try to get my hands on the new tribute, the one from the Ghost of Future to be specific, but I don't know. The weapon's already on the wiki, so if you guys are interested in looking at it or seeing what it looks like, you just go into the wiki and then you'll find exactly what the new tribute looks like. I think it looks pretty cool. Like they recently changed it, I think, from a two-hand to a one-hand. So from great sword to long sword. Which I don't know if people enjoy that, or I'm kind of neutral about it. One, because I'm probably not going to get it anyways. And two, I mean, I don't collect tributes specifically. Legendary items I do, but you know, if you start talking about tributes, that's probably where it's going to be outside of my skill level, because I don't have enough patience to kind of sit there and just farm for tributes. It's just not going to happen. Like that's extremely ugly. Well, I mean, that's a fair opinion, T-Man. You know, you guys are free to have your opinions. I don't know. It's hard to say, because like, I don't know if it's just me not having good taste in like weapon designs, but I feel like everything, to me, they present me with a weapon, I always think it's like it's cool in a way. I don't think I've ever called like a sword in Swordburst 2 bad looking. Every single sword that I look at, I feel like has some cool factors about it. But maybe that, again, that might say more about me than anything. I hate randoms in boss raids. Oh, I mean, you gotta learn how to work with them, Josh. I'm not planning to buy any more boosts, at least for now, because as much as I could use a boost to get the items that I need, I just don't feel like buying another one. I mean, I've already bought so many 24-hour boosts in the past that there's just no reason for me to keep buying them. Mostly because I'm not playing Swordburst 2 as much as I did before. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but in the past like few streams, I haven't been doing Swordburst 2. Mostly because of the fact that I've kind of exhausted myself from the game. Where we kept doing the same Halloween stream for like, you know, back-to-back streams. And when you play Swordburst 2 for that much, some of us start to get burned out, and it just doesn't become as fun anymore. For last year, I missed like 3 hours of it. I mean, like, considering you were there for like a majority of it is already, you know, something. Once I get my Everfrost, I'm out. They made it rare? Really? Hold on. I need to check that. Did they? It seems like the same. That's the same drop chance as before. Unless like you're talking, unless like rare if you're talking about that in a different sense. Whereas in nobody's gonna farm the boss. You know, it was kind of like that in last year as well, where people were farming cloth when cloth got released, or like when they knew about the gift of Frost, and then after a while, a couple weeks afterwards, pretty much no one was farming cloth. They were either farming, I think like 90% of servers back then were farming Krampus. You would see like a small, very, very small percentage of servers farming either cloth or Vyroth. I think Vyroth was by far the least popular one because it was almost impossible to find a server for Vyroth because of the fact that like you couldn't AFK Vyroth. I think the reason why Krampus is so popular is because like you can just put your account there and then just let it sit and then, you know, go do something else. It's pretty much like the easiest way of farming. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with AFK farming. I don't find anything wrong with it. It's just that, you know, sometimes that's kind of what the game feels like, or at least that's what Swordburst 2 feels like now. Just a lot of AFK farming. But I think the Halloween event kind of fixed that a little bit, where you actually see quite a bit of servers farming Terror. Like I don't see as many people farming Wendigo anymore. It's between Terror and also Dracula. Also, this big map sucks. It takes me ages to find out what people are farming. You can ask people in the server. I don't know if they'll answer you, but you can ask, because typically what people do is they ask they ask server with a question mark, and then some people answer. Hey, what's going on? Red Cod Boss, welcome to the stream. Okay. Might be here at the Frostgers for a while, because we still haven't gotten this. Hold on, it's a rare sword, or not rare. It's an uncommon. It's because it's 1 in 33. There's a couple at cloth. Okay, I mean that's good. You can also look into the server as well. The Swordburst 2, like the main Discord server, where they have the looking for party channel. I don't know if you're looking in there, but like sometimes you'll find people posting cloth servers in there. That's usually where I find, or where I look first whenever I'm looking for a specific server. If not, then if I don't find the server I'm looking for, then I'm just typically go out of my way to look inside of the server to see like what people are farming. So if anything, I just mark down the last 3 digits of like the server ID, and then if it's not the one that I want, then I just write it down, then just don't join the same server. Would be definitely nice if they made farming more interactive and maybe more quests to actually build tributes or something. Because farming a sword with a drop chance of 1 in 50,000 is wild. Makes people to have you have to have no life with their game running 24/7 to even have a chance of dropping said weapon. Yeah, I get what you mean. Because like, yeah, pretty much like, because you know these tributes are, one, they're high in value probably, and then two, they're pretty strong. You know, like it kind of incentivizes people to like do AFK farming if it's possible to get the item. Because I mean, you know, because it's the easiest way to get the item without actually having to do anything. And as you said, it's just like basically sitting there for a long period of time, and then just having your account just auto click essentially. I don't know what the situation of servers is in Frosty Fields right now, but I have a feeling that it's still more lenient towards Krampus. You'll probably see more Krampus servers than anything. I mean, I might be in a Krampus server right now, and I wouldn't know. Or actually, no. The ghosts actually have made an impact because of the tribute. Because I had to edit my thumbnail for this. I don't know if you guys noticed, but like the thumbnail that I put for this actually now includes the ghosts of the present, past, and the future in the bottom right corner. It's different from the last winter event thumbnail, where the bottom right corner was before all the gifts. So, because I mean, the ghosts have now kind of like, they become relevant because of the tribute, so I might as well put them in there. But it seems like probably Krampus is still popular. After that would probably be the ghosts, and then after that Cloth, and finally Vyroth at the end. Maybe Vyroth has a little bit more popularity now. Maybe specifically for Fractured, but I can't say for sure. I will say though, I mean, I am willing to farm for one of the tributes. Maybe. I mean, the only tribute that I will probably farm for is probably the Krampus Catastrophe, because I mean, there's just, I don't know. If I had a choice to farm for one tribute, it would probably be Krampus. But if I had a choice to get like a tribute, or the tribute that I want from this event is mostly Fractured Falls. But I don't think I can get Fractured Falls with like, you know, one, it's the drop chance is just, I don't think I can do it with the drop chance. I don't think I can make Pity either. And then the server issue as well, where trying to find servers of people farming Vyroth might be a bit difficult too, so that's okay. It's just not worth it, to be honest. Yeah, I guess so, T-Man. By the way, you guys know if this is the first time that Swordburst 2 has like crossed events, where like you have two events going on at the same time? Because normally it's like one event ends and the next one starts. But like, you know, you have the Halloween event still ongoing right now, and then you have the winter event coming out. If you want to count the return of Eternal Garden, that's also there too. So you have people farming Eternal Garden, Frosty Fields, and Spooky Hollow. So the player numbers are kind of split between those 3 servers. But I'm pretty sure most of the players inside of Eternal Garden are just sitting at the tree area. Because I think I joined 5 servers of Eternal Garden, and a majority of those servers were just, I look towards the right side and I see a bunch of people just standing, just like clumped together at that AFK tree area. And I mean, you know, that it is a like a place to farm a Vel. If you want to get Vel, that's probably going to be like a good place to do it. But also, I think right now Spooky Hollow might have really good Vel amount, because you can get 40k from either Dracula or from Wendigo, and then you can get up to like 70, around 70 or so from Terror. So, and there's also the 2 times Vel happening right now, so you can actually end up getting a lot of Vel pretty quickly if you go on Spooky Hollow. Okay, is there any other easier drop than this? I don't think I'm getting this drop. Hold on. Let me check Icy Imp. Icy Imp has like 2 other drops. Dark Frost Goblin. Dark Frost Goblin is done. Don't need to worry about that. Crystallites and Gemulites probably don't have... Oh no, they actually do have something. I always assumed that they had crystals as their main drop source, but it seems like they actually drop something else now. This one sword here. 2% drop chance. And then you also have the Glacius Howler. 2% drop chance on this sword. And then Icy Snowman with a 3%. Alright. We'll just go around this area. I don't understand why they buffed Spooky Hollow Vel but didn't touch Frosty Fields. That's a good question. I don't know either. I would like to see, like, you know, a Vel buff on here, because it would make it easier, especially because they're going to be releasing the Winter Merchant soon. So, and Yato specifically said that Winter Merchant is going to be expensive. So I mean, it's either I stay on Frosty Fields to farm items, or I go to Spooky Hollow or something, or Eternal Garden to farm Vel. Because I can't do both at the same time. Well, technically you can if you put an alt. Like, you put an alt to do one thing and then your main account does another thing. Technically you can do that, but I don't know. I have not used my alt to farm for a long time. Mostly out of just not wanting to set it up. And also the fact that sometimes the Windows version, the Roblox from the Microsoft Store sometimes has issues with like crashing. So sometimes you'll be playing a game and then in the middle of it you just crash from the game, which is kind of annoying, especially if you are trying to like get back to where you were, like on a big map where you have to navigate from one end to the other. It's kind of annoying to like walk back and forth. So Roblox from Microsoft don't work in tower defense games. Wait, what does that mean, Josh? What do you mean by that? In Anime Adventures, I couldn't play / move units. Do you have to press like a key for that, or is it just like drag and drop? Because I know for a fact that you cannot do the modern speed glitch on the Microsoft version of Roblox. Just for anyone like who's confused about like the way that I refer to speed glitch, there's two speed glitches that I talk about. There's the traditional version and then there's the modern version. Modern version is essentially the one where you hold down the X button like for 5 seconds and then release it, right? The traditional version is the old version, which people discovered first, which is the one where you equip your swords, right? Equip one right, one left, and then you do the skill and then unequip them from your inventory. That's the old version. I call that the traditional version. But most people use the modern version because I mean that's the easier one. You don't have to like time it. Because in the traditional you have to actually properly time the speed glitch if you want to get it working optimally. If you mistime it, you're gonna get either a speed glitch that doesn't work or a very slow one. But for the Microsoft version of Roblox, the only way that you're gonna speed glitch in that version is if you're doing the traditional. You cannot do the modern one because it doesn't let you freeze the game when you hold down the X button in the Microsoft app. Oh, there it goes. There we go. We got it. I think we got the Abyssal Yule Blade. Is that the new one? Hold on. There we go. Icy Snowman, Abyssal Yule Blade. There you go. We got that sword. But you know what sword we can't get? I can't get this one sword from the Frosters for some reason. 3% chance of getting it. Still can't get it. Also, I don't know if you guys have farmed it, but there's a new spear out on Arcadia that you can get from the Mega Present. It took me, I think, 6 kills to get it. But it's not a difficult drop to get. Well, maybe for T-Man. Because T-Man was struggling with it. But the drop chance for it, I believe, is 7.5%. So, I mean, it's not that hard. If you're lucky, of course. In terms of what it looks like, this is the sword right here. It's called Proclamation. Let me just defeat this Frosker first. And then it looks something like this. The lighting's not doing it justice. Basically a spear, long spear, gold design. I think it also says 2025 somewhere on it. Yeah, right there. You can kind of see on the handle, or not the handle, like near the blade area here. It says 2025 on that. So they're giving people like a week to get this, which is pretty generous because like I think the longsword from last year, they only gave like a day for people to get, like, or it was either a day or a couple days, but I couldn't get it because I was on vacation at the time. And you know, you guys know that Wi-Fi when you're on vacation just doesn't work well. And as such, you know, I was loading into like Arcadia, and I would press, or I would hold down the left click, and my character would not do an attack until like 3 seconds pass. So imagine you're holding down left click, right? But then you see your character is not attacking until, or your character is attacking like every 3 seconds, right? So it'll, like, my character will swing, wait 3 seconds, and then do another swing. And obviously, if your character is delayed like that, you're not going to get any credit. So I had to rely solely on Nick, because Nick is the one who got me the I believe it's called Declaration. So props to Nick for farming that for me, because if it wasn't for him, I would have never gotten that sword. So yeah, it is tradable, right? Let me check. Yeah. So yeah, the proclamation is tradable. So if you do end up getting it, you can trade it. I don't think it'll go for that much value because it's, I mean, it'll become limited soon, but I honestly don't think it'll go for that high, considering it's like an easy easy item to get. If it was like a tribute that was difficult to get, maybe, but because it's more of a, I guess like more of a collector's item and less of a practical weapon, it's probably not going to go for much. You might be able to get some value off of it, but don't expect anything that's like market breaking. Let me check. Frosker. Yeah, I'm tempted to buy a boost just to get this item from Frosker. Because then it'll at least turn it into a 9%. How many Froskers have we killed? 66. I was doing some stuff, but no, like the burst items to build those is actually kind of enjoyable. What it should be to obtain tribute weapons by farming other items to craft them. I kind of see what you mean by that. Yeah, like working towards your tributes instead of just like grinding for them or grinding endlessly for them. That could be a good way of like implementing them in, because at least gives you it gives you the idea that like you're working towards it, right? Where, you know, you get this item and then this item and then build it together to make the tribute, instead of just farming for it outright and waiting for like days, weeks, or even months to get this tribute. So, I mean, I like the idea, personally. I don't know how other people feel about it, though. Yes, finally. Yo. This is how I felt back in the day. Whenever like I tried to find a cloth server and couldn't find one, and then when I finally landed on one, this is exactly how I felt. All right, I'll head over to again. I gotta do these, you know, quote unquote easy drops first, and then I'll go to one of the bosses. But I'm already having a hard time getting this 3%, so. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be there for another hour or so. Yeah, maybe even make it to where you need to build burst weapons that you can use for a while, then have to use like 4 burst weapons to turn into a tribute. I don't know though. That one I'm not sure, because burst weapons do take a little bit of time to craft, at least like considering all the items you have to get and, you know, the drop rate of those items. You know, they still haven't added those Halloween titles. I'm gonna be honest with you, team. I forgot that the titles were even a thing. I only remembered them because you mentioned them right now. Team, are you gonna get the gift of Everfrost without boost, or are you planning to use a boost? You could, but it's up to you. No boost? Okay. I'm 99% sure they haven't even started making Floor 13. You know, I'm kind of wondering like what happened to the aquatic floor. I'm pretty sure that's the next rotating floor, right? Because there's Eternal Garden, and then there's Glenn's Lair, right? That aquatic floor that they leaked a while back, I thought that was like a new rotating floor, but I don't think we've seen anything new, you know, like new about it. They showed like a couple pictures, but I don't think we ever got any updates after that. Because you know, seeing the water floor kind of excited me a bit, because you know, at least it's new content, right? Because if you think about it, the Halloween event and the winter event are essentially the same. They've been the same for like for the past couple years, except like a couple revamps on like the maps, right? And some new drops. I'm looking for like new fresh content, which is why I was excited to see the aquatic floor, but I guess we're not getting that until much later. Where is he going? Frosker was running from me. I think that's it, right? Yeah, there we go. Void's Edge of Frost. Okay, we finally got the weapon. Now we have to get this other one right here. The one from the Glacius Howler. 2% drop. Great. And then I think after that, we should be good to go. No, wait. We still have to get the Crystallite Gemulite. And then also the Icy Imp as well. Hold on, so the Crystallite Gemulite are 2%. The Icy Imp is also 2%, right? One is 3%, the other's 2%. Icy Imp has 2 drops. Okay. Alright. It's fine. We'll get the drops. I just need to go back and forth between this this road here. Oh, there we go. Got one to spawn. Ooh, we got Winterbane? Hold on. No, wait, that's not the right one. Okay, wrong 2%. It's gotta be the... I think that's like a katana or something. Looks like one. This is kind of how my Swordburst has always been. Like, those of you that have been watching me for a long time know that for some reason, the like legendaries that are 1 in 250, I can end up getting like pretty quickly. But then when it comes to like normal drops, right? Normal drops that are 3%, 2%, 5%, some reason they always take me a while to get. I don't understand why. There's only 2 sets of glacial howl or glacius howlers here, so gotta wait for each of them to spawn. Go back and forth. At least they respawn pretty quick. That's the good thing. We got a whole snowman too. T-Man, did you watch the new episode of Solo Leveling? No, like season 2 came out. Nice. That's got to be it, right? Crystal Cleaver. Okay, we finally got it. Okay. Icy Imp, Crystallite, Gemulite. We should be good. I feel so bad for bullying just a person with my PvP build. Do you, Josh? Do you really feel bad? I don't know, Josh. From what you sent me yesterday, I don't think you do. Yeah, he seems legitimately annoyed. I mean, I guess anyone would, because of how your build is. I feel the same when I fight Josh. Yesterday I thought it was him getting back at me for complaining about his build. You know, Josh, I don't know. It's like, I feel like you should just use whatever build is fun for you. But then at the same time, maybe it's like looking out for other people as well, making sure everyone has fun. But I don't know. I can't say for sure. Anyways, I think we got the drop. Yeah, we got Holiday Serpent Crescent. That was easy. Okay, that should be Crystallite, Gemulite now. Okay, last thing is, hold on. Does Rat have new drops? Rat has a new drop. Okay, I have to go farm Rat. Before that, I need to go to Icy Imp. I don't remember. I think Icy Imp was located near Viroth. This build is extremely fun. If I could wipe Josh, I would. Whoa, hold on. Oh, is this the way to Rat? Nice. Does Cloth have any new drops? Yeah. These 2 up here. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I got every drop from the winter event last year, except for the ghost. You should farm them since we have people here. Yeah, I guess I could, yeah. But let me test my luck with the icy imps first. And then I'll head over there. Maybe I'll get another gift of Everfrost, who knows. You know who we haven't seen in a while as well? We haven't seen Coco in a while. Have you noticed that, T-Man? Like, Coco hasn't been around for like over a year now. Because the last time I talked to him was, I think, like during the winter event. Like the last winter event. And now he's just like, I wouldn't want to play Swordburst 2 either. Dude, he missed out on a lot of stuff, you know? Because I think he missed out on the entirety of the merchant. Like, there's no merchants. He can't. I don't think he has enough to trade for all the merchant drops anymore. I mean, he has a lot of good drops in his inventory, but I don't think that's enough to even get half of the merchant drops. But he's moved on to bigger and better things. And I'm happy for him. Anyways, icy imps. The icy imps used to mess me up all the time. The first winter event that came out, I remember I got messed up by these icy imps. They just started chunking my health. I kind of miss the old map though. A little bit. There's a little part of me that still misses like the very first map. Ooh, we got Frostbite Javelin. Hold on. We're getting okay. Now it's starting to ramp up a bit. We have one of them. We need the scythe. That's it. Alright, I'll just wait here. The imps spawn pretty quickly anyways. I don't know what to play. Josh, you should play I don't know. Play like Tower Defense Sim or something. we still have yet to beat that map. I don't think the map is even there anymore. I have nuke 50k damage. Yeah, but even with that information, Josh, we still can't beat it. It's just RNG. Because if you think about it, the attempts, right, that we made on that map, out of all the attempts we made, I think we made like probably over 10. Out of all the attempts we made, the experiment hit the Frost Spirit once. And it never happened again. Small candy bag. Woohoo. Love to see that. I haven't opened up a lot of my candy bags. I've just been stocking up on them. Because like there's no reason for me to open them right now other than to get curse energy. But I have more than enough curse energy to get one of the tributes. The only thing I'm missing is the upper wings, which I do know that in Spooky Hollow they did update the drop to make it better to get the upper wings, but it's not that much of an improvement. It's like it's 0.1% better. Yeah. It's 0.1% better. So I mean, I guess you're saving yourself like 50. Event's still here? Okay. Well, I don't know if we can beat it. I would like to beat it because I want to see what the ending is, right? We saw all the cutscenes. We just didn't see the ending cutscene. I want to know how it ends. I really do. But are we ever gonna be able to see it? Hard lets me bring my team. That makes sense. Because cuz easy mode is made for made for all players, right? Like it's easy mode's accessible for all players. Hard mode is there for veterans. Like I don't think you can beat hard mode as a beginner player in Tower Defense Sim. It's just not possible. It's like especially for that map. I wanted the top DPS towers. I'm glad you do, Josh. That's cool, man. Maybe I should get into Tower Defense Simulator. Like as much as the anime Tower Defense is cool, I need like I don't know, I feel like I like the normal tower defense. You know? Anime is cool and all, but like sometimes I just want something normal. and no, like toilet tower defense is not normal. That's not a normal tower defense, if anyone's wondering. That's a goofy one. That's a looter type tower defense game. Would you consider playing Exiled? So like okay, so you said the game is like Lethal Company, right? So what do you do essentially? Are you just going out there doing tasks, collecting materials and coming back and doing it again? Is that how it works? I have instructions. You have the instructions manual. Alright, hold on. Let me check out this thing you sent me. Start your travel using the wagon. Seek out artifacts within structures and dungeons. Beware, for its fuel spent, the wagon will leave you stranded in the dark. Keep watch, for you may find traders with a hunger for your loot. The city behind you is no longer home. Dude, this looks like this sounds like the Oregon Trail. No, like everything they're describing sounds a lot like the Oregon Trail. I don't know if you guys have ever played the Oregon Trail, like the 8-bit version. But like I played it you know over a decade ago. It says it was based on Pilgrim and Lethal Company. Okay, the Pilgrim is probably where the terminology comes from, like the wagon and everything. Cuz yeah, definitely this is not like modern day. It seems like more like olden days. That's why like the wagons there, traders, right? But sure, I'm willing to give it a shot. Just probably not today. I'll let you know though, Josh. Maybe like on the week, either next weekend or sometime during this week. Would be fun. Would you consider joining us? Yo, where's he going? Okay. Two frostbite javelins. No scythe. I'm pretty sure also I can farm the rat on my own. I'm not worried about the rat. That one will come eventually. I do plan to try to get every drop that's not a tribute from the winter event. Because at this point, tributes for me are just a lost cause. We're not going to get any tributes. No tributes. Forget about them. I'm getting well, maybe. Okay, one tribute that I probably will grab for just for collection purposes is Gift of Everfrost. That's the only one. Other than that, probably nothing else. Only reason I don't play games like Tower Defense Sim is because I like gambling. Okay. Sure, Josh. Sure. You know, I guess that makes sense. I don't condone gambling with real money. Yeah, don't do that. If you're doing it with like in-game currency, then I guess that's fine. But yeah, don't do it with real dollars or real money in general, because that's when you get into like that's when you get into the bad spot. You know, that's the bad place. Like I think with like in-game currency, it's like a gray area, right? That's gray, but then once you do it with like real money, that's when it starts to kind of go over the edge a little bit, at least in my opinion. Because I do enjoy a little bit of gacha here and there, but I only do gacha with like the in-game currency. Because with most gacha games, I'm playing like free to play, so I don't spend a penny. Whatever they give me is what I use. Well, what happened to the other imp? Oh, okay, it spawns at a different time. Josh, how do you feel about Swordburst 2? What are your honest thoughts about the game? How many players is Swordburst 2 hosting right now? Has the player count gone up? It has, yeah. Swordburst 2 is currently right now it's 971 players, almost 1K players. Pretty good. From its standard like 200 300 players all the way up to 900. That's pretty solid jump, I would say. Not anything to be you know, nothing impressive, right? But it's nice to see more players playing it, and it's a good thing as well, because more players means that there's more likely to be servers with people farming the bosses that you need. Less players means that like the servers are more limited, so you'll most likely see, I guess, like when it comes to like lower players, most of them are AFK farmers. So if you ever see like 200 players, 300 players farming, I would say like maybe 60% of them, 60 to 70% are AFK farmers. Either AFKing in like to get tributes or something else. That's not to say that there's not, you know, that there's there are real players that do grind. You'll find most of them on floor 1. Like if you ever go to floor 1 and look at the new players, like they're just farming. They just, you know, they just go at it. Because BGM did a stream where like he was messing around with like the new players. It's like, it's pretty funny. Because there's such like a dynamic difference between like new players and veteran Swordburst 2 players. We still trying to get this one scythe here. Killed 41 IC imps so far. It is a 1 in 50. Alright, meteor shot is just I don't know what to say about meteor shot. Sometimes like the aiming in this game is can be a bit off sometimes, especially with like things like summon pistol. Got icebreaker. Oh man, that's not the right one. What is he doing? Okay. Small candy bag. Small candy bag. Okay. Spent 150 product essence in peroxide and got nothing. I don't know what product essence is, but the fact that you got nothing, I think that's a bad thing. Maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. Could be a good thing. I usually get 1 every 100. I'm so sad. You know, don't feel bad about it, Josh. You'll get it next time. You just gotta keep trying. Never give up. You know what's a Roblox game that I want to get back into? Bloxburg. I don't know. I feel like playing Bloxburg again. After playing it in the what was it called? The Winter Spotlight. It makes me want to go back and play Bloxburg all over again. Just get money and then eventually have enough to build like a brand new house and such. Maybe I'll get back into it. But every time I play a different Roblox game, I'm always assessing the opportunity cost. Where, like, you know, if I'm playing a different Roblox game, I'm losing the opportunity to play like Swordburst 2. So if I'm not playing Swordburst 2, then I'm missing out on farming. But if I am playing Swordburst 2, then I'm missing the chance to play another game. You know? Which is more worth it? That's kind of the question I always ask myself. Do I want to play a different game or just continue to stick with Swordburst 2 and farm whatever items comes out? And most of the time, 80% of the time at least, I pick Swordburst 2. Because I guess I just have FOMO. Want to beat up Josh? He needs to suffer. What happened? We were getting along so well, and then all of a sudden T-Man just goes and just starts like making a threat to Josh. He made a New Year joke. Did he make a Joe joke? Speaking of JoJo, Steel Ball Run. I'm still looking forward to Steel Ball Run. Dude, this player right here. Like, take a look at this player in the server right now. He basically embodies everything that I'm feeling about Swordburst 2 right now. I'm the player 7. I don't have any ghost drops, and I don't have any of the new drops this year. If I wanted to play this game that much, well, he's responding to this. I haven't been in the mood to play Swordburst 2. He embodies the exact feeling of what I'm feeling right now in in Swordburst 2. He knows exactly how I feel. Part 7 this year, hopefully. Alright, I mean, that's good. Maybe. Joseph Joestar will always be my favorite JoJo. But maybe Johnny Joestar can change that. Speaking of like, let's see. Well, this doesn't have to do with job, but like, speaking of the game that you guys are making, I don't know. Have you guys started doing any more practice, like Team Man's building or Josh's? I think Josh was like, what you were gonna script or something? Or wait, what was your role, Josh, in the project? I know T-Man was the primary builder, but I think I was planning on scripting. Okay, it's not happening. It was cool to think about. See, like this is exactly what happened to Loot World. T-Man, like you remember, like we had this whole thing going for Loot World, and then all of a sudden it just crashed. The interest just started like plummeting. It isn't going anywhere besides an idea. You see that, like, that's a lot of my ideas. I have so many ideas that I want to do, like a lot of ideas that I want to make into games, but I can't because one, like my idea is not completely fleshed out, so the story of that idea doesn't make any sense, or because I'm just not skilled enough to make it into a game. I don't have the capability to do that. So everything just kind of remains an idea in my head. So I think like I picked up a new Steam game recently called Escape Simulator, which is basically like an escape room game, because I remember telling you guys that like I enjoyed playing escape room or like escape room type games because they're just fun to figure out. It makes you feel kind of smart. I don't know. I think it was just me trying to figure out what I wanted to get from the Steam Winter Sale, and I was like, Escape Simulator, because why not? What is that Frosker doing over there? I don't know if you guys saw that. He was just cruising. When I think about it, Swordburst 2, yeah. It's just Souls RNG with an extra step. Is it? I don't know. I've never played Souls RNG. It's like a slot machine, but instead of money, you give time. Huh, okay. So like you give time and then like after eventually after you give enough time you just get the stuff that you want, or is it, how does it work? Or is it just like actually, I mean, in the name, Souls RNG, all RNG. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, oh, that's what you meant by giving time. I don't know. People try to justify it by saying you get, you can boost your odds. By the way, they do that. It's playing the slot machine. Okay. I mean, you know, a game where it's fully dependent on RNG. I don't know if that would be a good or a fun, or I don't know if that's fun or not fun. I think that's fun for like a little bit, but afterwards, like eventually once you get to like the rare stuff, like for example, if you're a beginner, right, and you see something like 10% or 5%, that's pretty good. I mean, you know, though, like getting those drops is pretty good. But then eventually, once you get to like the super rare drops, like 0.001, 0.004 or something, once you get to like that low of a percent, or even lower, like the like 0. I don't know, 12 zeros or something. Once you get to that point, then it becomes like less fun. It goes up to like 1 out of trillions. Okay, you get to that point, I feel like that's where you hit your, like, you hit your floor or your ceiling, right? Because it's like, yeah, you can keep going to try to get something rare, but I mean, what are the chances you're going to actually get something rarer than what you have? You know, when you start off, it's much easier, but like once you get to that point, it's like, okay, is it even worth it to keep going? That's kind of, yeah. That's basically the ones that, at least like those types of games where eventually it just starts to, you start to plateau at some point. That's when I kind of call it quits. I mean, legitimately right now in Swordburst 2, I can pretty much just leave the game if I wanted to, because I already have Harbinger, right? Harbinger is one of the strongest weapons in the game, 70k damage, right? There's not a lot of weapons that can outclass 70k. So I'm pretty good for now until like they release new stronger weapons. Still haven't gotten this one drop. We've killed 85 of these icy imps. I just need one item. Don't worry about it. Just passed by, looked at what I was doing. I was like, all right. Have you seen the Taco Bell chicken nuggets? What? They have that? Let me research. I mean, these look pretty standard. Is there anything special about them? They look pretty normal to me. Ten today. They just alright. They use tortillas for the breading. Oh, okay, I see. I mean, yeah, like looking at them on the website, they look normal. They look like normal ones. I mean, like the shape's a little different. Like if you compared them to like McDonald's chicken nuggets, then obviously there's a clear difference in appearance. But otherwise, like they feel pretty standard. I don't know. Whenever I think of Taco Bell, I think of like I think of two things: the cheesy gordita crunch, and then also the Doritos Locos. Which, by the way, I have not tried any of them. I know they exist, but I've never tried any of them. I can't. Dude, we're about to be streaming for like an hour and a half, or reach an hour and a half, and we still haven't gotten this one drop. I think we're gonna go for 3 hours. So once we hit an hour and a half, we'll be halfway through. For some reason today, I just feel like hating on Josh. And you just woke up and chose violence against Josh. Is that what happened? Man, okay. I mean, I don't know what to say to that, T-Man. All I can really say is like, you know, maybe we should, maybe you and Josh should talk it out. What I do. What I do. You exist. If Josh rolls off infinity, I'll accept an apology for the emotional trauma he has inflicted upon me. Oh man. What did I get though? Hold on. I remember I haven't done any of my Jujutsu Infinite rolls. I forgot what I got. I sent it to Josh though. Oh, I got infinity. Okay, yeah. I think I got infinity in like 300 rolls or something. Which is, I mean, infinity is okay. I wanted something. I wanted something else though, because I mean, like Gojo is cool and all, but I think Gojo for me is. I think Gojo is a bit too popular right now. I need to be different. That was basically me going into Jujutsu Infinite. He's cool, but like, what? So hold on. So what are all the special grade, whatever they're called? I don't know the official term. Abilities, or whatever they are. Infinity, Star Rage, Soul Manipulation, Vessel, and Hakari. Okay, so Infinity is definitely Gojo. Vessel is probably Yuji, right? I don't know what Star Rage, Soul Manipulation, and Hakari are. Hakari is Hakari, he gambles? Okay. Fair enough. Just like me. I wouldn't be surprised if we reach like 200 icy imps and still don't get this drop. Oh man. Yeah, see, this is the reason why I don't farm for tributes. Cause I mean, like we're stuck on a 2% drop. So if we're stuck here, you know, how do you expect someone like me to get a tribute if we can't even get a 2%? It's just not possible. I'm tempted to play Crazy Craft. I'm thinking of getting back into Minecraft, maybe. Maybe. Not 100% certain. If I do get back into it, I probably won't. I won't stream any more Minecraft. At least not for now, because if anything, if I'm gonna play Minecraft again, I'll just play it off stream on my own. Hop on modded Minecraft. If we ever play multiplayer Minecraft again, I'm gonna build the Fortress of Maripede. I definitely think you can do that. I just don't know how long that would take. Like if you're gonna go into full detail of it, then ooh, that's gonna be tough. Modern Minecraft is easy to do multiplayer due to Essentials mod. So like, do you not need like a server or anything? I got another frostbite. 3 frostbite javelins. Not for all mods, okay. But there are mods that basically make it so that you don't need to do like, you don't need to host a server, right? You just connect the mod and then you'll be able to just join. Is that how it works? So the mod pack you're using allows for, you can add essentials. Uh-huh. which lets you host off your PC easily. Okay. Like host off your PC, like use your IP address? Is that what you mean? That seems kind of sketchy. I don't know, man. Unless it's something else. Because I mean, if you're giving your IP address out for someone to join, that sounds the big bad, you know. Only you can see your IP since it's all in your files. If you say so. Not trying to get doxxed out here. Don't mind hosting? I'll think about it. I don't know if you guys are ever interested in Escape Simulator on Steam. I'm willing to even like gift it to you guys on Steam if you want it. If you're interested in playing any escape room, because right now it's only me and Smashwig that are kind of duoing in the game. I don't know, it'd be nice to have more people in it. Up to you guys though. Only if you're interested, you know. I'm not trying to force anyone to play. Big brains. We need big brains. Do I give in and use boost to get this one item? Well, it would turn it into a 6% if I use boost, so it would be more likely. But do I want to do that? I mean, maybe not. No, we're not gonna give in that easily. Not that easily. I spend most of my time on modded Minecraft or anime adventures. Yeah, I think I'm kind of the same way. Not in those games, but like I keep a small like collection of games that I go back to. I think one of the few things that me, Josh, and T-Man have in common in terms of games is like Smash Brothers. That's one of the few games that we actually end up playing like together. Other than that, like I mean, you can consider Roblox as like one entire thing, but it depends. I need to pull up the warning Essentials gives. Okay. Warning. Frostbite javelin. Brother. We've gotten like 5 of these frostbite javelins. Not a single one of these other drops here. we got 4 of them. These are all 3% drops. Oh man. They're talking about Shadow Step in the chat. Do people even need Shadow Shards anymore? I feel like at this point everyone has Shadow Step already. Or it feels like the majority of people have it. I can't find it. It's alright, Josh. Don't worry about it. Ooh, you know what was a game I played like back then that like okay. I think this is before I started doing YouTube, but there was a game called Roblox Titanic. And I think I played like Roblox Titanic. This is probably like in middle school or something. But I think I was playing like Roblox Titanic almost every day. Cause like the game was just too fun. And the game was essentially the same premise. It was essentially just like, you know, people play different roles, right? And then eventually the boat sinks, you get on the lifeboat, and then it resets. That was basically the game. It was the same thing every time, but it never got old. That's the thing, yeah. I would play that every day in like middle school time, and man, I had so much fun because like people would role play in there. It was so fun. I wouldn't role play myself, but like all I would do was like explore the boat and then see if I could find different ways to escape. That was, man. I'm trying to think back to like some of the old games that I played back in the day. There was a point where I played BMX Simulator. that was high school though. Like I remember BMX Simulator was a game that I played for like 10 minutes a day. BMX Simulator was not that, like, it was simply a game about a bike that you could do tricks with. That was it. There was no story or anything. It was just on a bike doing tricks. That was it. I don't know if that game's still up anymore. All right, let me take a look at some old games maybe, and then perhaps I'll be able to find something. Where can I find my server folder? Are you in like the app data percent folder, the roaming folder? Critical Strike. Well, Critical Strike was a game that like most of you guys know about. Critical Strike has been revamped by like a different group now. So there's like a new Critical Strike out, which I have not played that one yet. Ooh, Trader Town. I don't know if do you guys know what Trader Town is? Trader Town was big back in the day. Trader Town was like one of the top games. Where like, man. You guys remember Roblox High School? Yo. Yeah, I remember Roblox High School. Actually, dude, this is when I was like in my my cringe phase, where I would go into Roblox High School, make up different characters, and just start like doing these like supernatural role plays, man. I would be this. I would act like I'm some like OP character, and then just start. It was not great. Let me tell you, that was one of my low lights. Not a highlight, that was a low light for me. It was fun at the time. I look back on it and now it's just cringe. But man, Roblox High School was kind of peak. Like back in that time. It was high time for me. I kept messing with people. Yeah, I think most people like were there to troll. Like some people took the role playing very seriously, but other people would just troll. I was one of the people that would troll in Roblox High School, dude. Let's see. I just watched people go up to a window and stare at people. Team, I don't know what to say about that one. That one's that's kind of sus. It was funny though. Let me see. Phantom Forces has been around for a long time. Let me see. Anything else? Notoriety. Notoriety has been around for a long time. They recently collabed with Payday, or partnered with Payday to actually bring the experience back. So that was awesome. Should do it in real life to be honest. Ooh, whoa there, T-Man. Slow down there, partner. Already JoJo 2 came out recently, well, a month or two ago. Dude, like, okay, I played so many JoJo games that I forgot which JoJo game is which. Project JoJo, was that the one with like Black Sabbath in it? I feel like that was one of the only JoJo games that had the stand. The one where you can fuse stands. Okay, I don't remember that. Fusing stands, that's kind of like that's beyond my memory. fact that we still have not gotten this one weapon. Dude, 2%, 1 in 50, 145 ICMs killed. We still haven't gotten this weapon, man. Prison life. Yes, I remember prison life. Prison life was pretty peak. Like before Jailbreak came out, prison life was like the cops and robbers game. And I remember like, so when I first played prison life, it was just kind of all about escaping, and then, you know, like escaping and like getting the weapons and then coming back and like trying to help other prisoners escape, right? But it got boring to the point where like, okay, I would just wait until like I saw a guard chase me, and then I would get into the car and just start driving off. That was way more fun. Like the thrill, the suspense of like getting chased and not knowing if you're gonna get away or not was so fun in prison life. If you just kept escaping, right, then you know eventually it gets old. But if you play with the thrill of like getting chased, that was fun. That was the most fun I've had. Of course, there was always the original SBO, Swordburst Online. I'm looking at like some of these old ones here. Prison life. Dude, yeah, prison life is still too good. Twisted Murderer. Twisted Murderer was very good. You remember the corner glitch where you could you can glitch through walls? I don't think I ever learned how to do that until much later. But I think I saw people do it. But I definitely remember the corner glitch, yeah. I'll go into the courtyard and glitch into one of the observation towers. Oh, okay. Tina was using some like unorthodox strategies out here. What's up, Josh? Did you play Don't Blink? Oh yeah, I did play Don't Blink. I don't know if that's still around, but dude, Weeping Angels. The Don't Blink Weeping Angels game, man. That was, man, dude, that game was so fun. I found it got 0 active players. Well, I'm pretty sure the game's broken, no? Like, this is a game that was back in like the, you know, between 2010 to 2020, right? So I'm pretty sure now, you know, it's 2025, it's broken. Maybe someone will revive it, but I highly doubt it. Man, but yeah, Don't Blink was one of the like, Don't Blink had like an interesting mechanic because like the thing is like it was first person, and you would essentially like have some players be the Weeping Angels, and then other players being like the normal players, the normal like survivors. And the game had a mechanic where essentially like every couple seconds your character would blink, and every time your character blinked, that gave the Weeping Angels an opportunity to move closer. Now obviously the easiest way to fend off the Weeping Angels was if you had a lot of players in one area, and everyone looked in a different direction. But if you were by yourself and you had like two weeping angels, like front and back of you, you were pretty much dead. There was no way you were gonna live that. Let me think. What other old Roblox games did I play back then? Yeah, I remember Prison Life. Don't Blink was definitely there. Jailbreak. I mean, like early day Jailbreak, I did play. Yo, The Streets, dude. Okay, The Streets is not like an old game per se, but like I remember like there were so many things I would do in the streets. Like I would go up to a random player, swing, and then just start running away, and then just watch as they chase me. Was the funniest thing. Because the thing is, right? Like you hit someone, and then you watch them chase you. You go into a house, lock all of the doors, and then you watch as they try to get in. But you know, like, so I tried that, right? So basically eventually someone hit me, right? And they went into a house and they locked the doors, right? They used my strategy. You know what the scariest thing was? The fact that I had lockpicks. I lockpick it and then I open the door. I swing the door open and they are scared. They're terrified by the fact that I just broke like through the door with lockpicks and just proceed to just destroying them in that house. It was one of the funniest moments I've ever seen in the streets. Back then I played a lot of Redwood Prison. Yo, nice. I think I've heard a lot about Redwood Prison. Let me see. What else is there? What else? Rogue Lineage. I don't like Rogue Lineage. Rogue Lineage is not my game, not my type of game. World Zero, we played a lot of World Zero back then as well. Entry Point, classic. Entry Point is just Zombie Rush. Zombie Rush is good too. I think there was a game called Reason to Die, right? R2D. R2D was pretty interesting too. What was that one zombie game? There's a lot of them, Josh. You gotta specify a bit more. Icebreaker, are you serious? Dude, we got Icebreaker twice. Had the word blood? Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. That game. Bloodfest, right? Bloodfest. It's gotta be Bloodfest. I was like, okay, dude, there were people that were like very like people that optimized Bloodfest. I remember there were like people in servers that actually got toxic if you ended up dying, they would be toxic about it. Like some people optimize that game. Like they would get like the best upgrades and stuff. I don't know if there were upgrades, but like they would essentially like get these guns and then like basically I don't know. I'm toxic if you survive longer than me. I don't know, man. I remember just like sometimes just going in there trying to play Bloodfest and then just get flamed after I die. Look, man, I'm not good at these zombie survival games. I think one of my most favorite zombie survival games are Roblox. I don't know if you guys remember this game. There's a game called Those Who Remain. Those Who Remain is probably my favorite because of like the way that they designed it. It felt very, I don't know, like the graphics of the game were pretty good. I like the sound effects, right? The music was also pretty good too. Something was, I had a good feeling about Those Who Remain. It was such like a good game for me. Did any of you guys watch the this thing called like Roblox The Next Level? It was basically like back in the day, like Roblox was doing live streams of like with people, and they would essentially like invite guests over, and they would just play, like invite guests whether they're like Roblox employees or like YouTubers, like old Roblox YouTubers, and they would just live stream and just play like a bunch of different Roblox games. I was watching The Last Guest. Hold on a second. The Last Guest. Wait, did The Last Guest ever finish? What happened to Oblivious HD? Hold on a second. Oh no, yeah, The Last Guest finished. I'm talking about something different completely. I think I was referring to like the bacon hair, right? That's the one that I think that's the one that I remember. Oblivious like kind of stopped on. What happened to Oblivious HD? Let me see. Yeah, cause there was the Bacon Hair 3 and then that was it. He basically stopped right there. He has not, Oblivious HD has not posted in 3 years. I just learned he's British. Me and Team are trying to have a conversation, then just Josh just comes in with that, dude. All right, it's good to know, Josh. What happened to him though? Like, okay, hold on. Okay, well, it looks like basically like okay, this right here says that like he quit due to lack of interest, and like now he's focusing on his personal life. That's what it says here, but I don't know. A lot of different like Roblox content, YouTube like some of them just like are just gone, and I don't know what happened to them. Maybe it's just like a lack of interest or something, or maybe just like expectations. Because you know, like once you like establish yourself as like a Roblox YouTuber, there is some kind of like, or if you get popular with doing Roblox, there's a level of expectation, you know. So maybe the expectations got just they just became a bit too much. He lost interest, and it's okay. I mean, it's okay to walk away. RLCraft and Pixelmon allow essentials. I'm about to test Crazycraft. Okay, sounds good. Let me see. What other better Minecraft doesn't allow it though? Sadly, that's tough. These people in chat are making me extremely angry. What's going on to you, man? What do they do? Are they lucky? Man. I don't think that's their fault. That's gotta be it, right? That's gotta be it. The peppermint harvester. Let's go. Okay, we finally got the item. Dude, that took 187 kills on the icy imp. Okay, I'm coming to cloth. Alright, I'm tired of farming these normal mobs. I'm going to cloth. Let me just reset. Okay, I hope I remember the way to cloth. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't exactly remember what the correct path was. Don't worry though, I'll find it. It's been a while since I've made my way back here. Fun fact, so this winter event, by the way, is the only event where I have not been able to get all the items from the event, and it's probably gonna be the Halloween event too. Basically, like every single event that I've ever done in Swordburst, I've always tried to get every single one of the items, but ever since like this winter event, the winter event of 2023, that's kind of when I stopped because that's when they started introducing tributes. And tributes just kind of make it pretty much impossible for me to get all the items because I'm not farming to get those items. Tributes are out of the question. I feel like we're at the cave going to the dragon guy. It's like this one, right? It's like a special... Yeah, there's like a special path here. Little carving. Got it. Okay, I'll be there in a bit. T-Man, is cloth like the same mechanics as last time? Is it just like hit him and then he's gonna do his one nuke attack and then like something like that? Yeah, okay, got it. I'm probably just gonna do my normal combo. Curse enhancement into bat skill because I feel like everything here is hit based, right? So I feel like bat skill is going to be very optimal here in terms of like getting the most hits in. Dang, this Frosker is trying to stop me. He knows how strong cloth is. He's trying to protect me by guarding the entrance. Three of the most popular mods support essentials, but Better MC doesn't allow for it. Doesn't allow it and force you to either self-host or pay for a server. I guess so. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know much about essentials. Like I've only hosted in 2 different ways for Minecraft because I if you guys remember the original SMP that I did, like the very first SMP was what was it called? Astranos. I hosted it on Atranos. And then after that I did Minecraft Realms. Whoa, no way. Is that a Genshin? Is that the Genshin? Whoa. Whoa. I'm the Genshin Impact. Dude, I almost died there. They just have a fake safe zone. What is that? Oh, you only need 12 hits? Okay. Wait, he's just dead. Yo. Dude, he's just dead. We never learned why Genshin Impact is called Genshin Impact. So what does Genshin Impact mean? Like what does Genshin mean? Why is Genshin Impact called Genshin Impact? The term Genshin in Genshin Impact is derived from the Japanese word that can be roughly translated to mysterious or supernatural, close to divine. It refers to the game's setting where characters possess divine-like powers and explore a world filled with mystery and enchantment. I don't know if that's completely accurate, but sure. Was that the AI answer? It's an answer on a website, but I don't think it's completely accurate. You know what's an accurate source? Reddit. So in Chinese, Genshin means original gun. So basically, yeah, it's like you basically have like Genshin, which means like gun or deity, and then you have Impact, which is basically derived from like Honkai Impact, right? Which I mean, kind of makes sense because like these archons are like deities, right? And they're impacting their regions. They make an impact. Dude, we can get so many cloths like defeated like this. Dude, I remember Cloth never died this quick. It's crazy, man. Cloth never died this quick back then. Did they nerf Cloth? Or was he always like this? Because there's no way like this is the same Cloth as the one from the last winter event. Do I play Crazy Craft or a different mod pack? You should try Minecraft, but I don't know. Minecraft, like, what is that? Yo, is that Tremor? Someone summoned Tremor in, yo. What was that? Heard about Dawncraft. I might try it. Okay. You should try From the Fog. Have you tried that, Josh? I don't know. Like because like you're like that horror guy, right? Like I mean we're horror game guys. So From the Fog sounds like your kind of thing. I'm not playing horror mods alone. Hey, you know, I'm willing to play. Look. Okay. I'm willing to play From the Fog. Okay, fine. Let's do this, Josh. If I get Minecraft, like, well, I already have Minecraft. I have it installed, but like, after I get it set up again, and I get the mods downloaded, let's play From the Fog, cause dude, that sounds like. That sounds really fun. Can G-Man join too? I don't know about that. Check DMs real quick. Cave horror. Oh yeah. I've seen. I think I seen a YouTube video of that. Big spooky. Josh, is there a way to get like the most popular mods? Like what's the most popular horror mod right now? I feel like From the Fog is pretty anticipated. I use CurseForge to do mods. Yeah, that sounds about right. Dude, wait, why are there so many safe zones? There's 2 safe zones. This is what happens when you glitch, or how's it glitching like that? Yo, it's Trevor. Oh, yo, he's going berserk. Yo, they froze him. Dude, the safe zone glitches keep you on your toes. Let me see. I can choose how to browse mods. Okay. Yeah. Sort it by popularity. See what the most popular horror mod is. Oh man. All right. D-man, if I get the gift of Everfrost, I'll hand it over to you. It is a 1 in 714 or a 0.14% chance. Can't sort mods alone due to Big Whack. Okay. Okay, so Cave Project, Feeder Nightfall. What is that? The Mimicker experience? Dude, I don't know if I like that thumbnail. From the Fog right there. There's From the Fog. The Mimicker description. Mining's business, gathering logs, but a black alien parasite from the caves enters Steve's body, which caused deformation changes in Steve's body and appearance. As days progress, Steve's limbs would become unnaturally long. Okay, so basically, parasite takeover. I see. Where's the safe zone? No, I got fooled. I'm a fool. I got played like a fiddle on that one. You'll see a Steve if you get too close. It'll become the thing in the icon. Oh, okay, I see. Bamboozled. Really got me on that one. Oh, I do that. Yeah, so, and parasite is spread throughout Steve's nervous system and brain, keeping him alive. Steve painfully, painfully conscious and aware. His face would get exaggerated features like an inhuman smile and bigger eye sockets. The parasite is very hostile and made him kill his pet and friends. He's in pain, can't do anything. As soon as he spots a player, I don't even know where to go, man. Gotta stay in the middle. Gotta keep him guessing. If that's a player, Parasite sees its prey and so will start stalking the player and mimicking the voices of other people to lure its prey. So like, does this use voice chat? Like, does it take like people's voice chat, or how does it work? Because I mean, if you're gonna mimic other people's voices, it's probably gonna pull it from voice chat, no? But the thing is, like, if you don't use voice chat, how is it gonna mimic? Because that's the thing. Like, I feel like for that mod specifically, if it is using voice chat, then like, if we're not using voice chat, then we're missing like a whole part of the experience. Oh. Okay. He's got to be trolling Josh specifically. Probably either through chat or preloaded voices. Okay, well, like through the chat, huh? That's interesting. Okay, well, I don't know, cause like I feel like the only way it would mimic is through the voice chat. Cause I feel like if it mimics through the chat, I feel like it would be obvious to figure out if it's you or not, if it's like someone else or not. But like through voice chat, that's kind of more difficult because you can say anything in voice chat. Bro, I'll stay in here. Take the middle. I was scrolling and found a horror mod simply titled okay. I don't know what to say about that one, Josh, but okay, sure. Sure. It's just a horror mod that focuses the world to be only tundra. Oh, okay. I would play a Birmingham horror mod. Birmingham, it's scary. Should I know what that is? You're gonna have to fill me in, T-Man. Cause like, I don't know if I know the details. Place in UK, it's off from living. Okay. So like, what makes it scary though? Apparently the sun is more habitable. Okay, wait, so what do I have to get from Clock? I have to get these two items here. A 1 in 500? So a 1 in 500 and the other one is also 1 in 500, right? Yeah. So basically 2 1 in 500s. I'm aiming for these ones. I mean, I could get the Gift of Everfrost if I wanted to. But these ones right here I need. Not these though. I've seen way too many of these atomizers, nutcrackers, winter merchant, and a bridge amethyst. These 4 I've seen way too much of now. I need these 2 over here. These are top mods in popularity. All the mods 10. Better MC, RL Craft, Prominence 2 RPG, Pixelmon, Cave Horror. Okay, Cave Horror is still there. Cave Horror is one of the top mods, huh? Put down Mending Spirit. Never mind. Don't have enough stamina for that. Small candy bag. Ooh, I love that. Lots of downloads due to YouTube? Okay. I don't even know. Actually, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. At this point, I should stand in this circle here, this fake circle, because I know that one's fake, this one's fake. So that means if I'm standing, if there's another circle that spawns, then that one's gonna be the real one. That's the only thing that I know. RLCraft has the most downloads compared to all mod packs. Oh, okay. Cause like, I don't know. I think I guess that makes sense. I mean, like a lot of people have talked about RLCraft. I've heard plenty of things about it, so it only makes sense. Dude, that's menacing. Seeing that one over there, that's menacing. He's just standing there. RLCraft Dragora only has 500k downloads since it's on the newer side. Oh, okay, I see. How do you feel about the bundle in the shop? I would get it if it was worth it. The weapon only does 40k. Like if the weapon did more, I would probably get it. I mean, like, what are you getting from this? It's 1,200 Robux, man. $1,200 Robux for a 40k weapon, an aura, and 30 upgrade protection scrolls. That feels like, man. Should I test if the mods allow for essential? Go for it, sure. I'd rather buy the 24-hour boost. Okay, look, I'm not gonna buy another boost until they allow for manual pausing. Like, I know you can go to Arcadia and you can go to Helm or the Battle Marine to pause it, right? But I'm talking about, like, for example, like I talked about this example a lot in the past, but like, let's say, for example, I'm farming a mob, right? In a server, and let's say I don't want to use boost for that mod. I'll just turn it off. And then if I find a server with the mod that I want to use, then I'll unpause it and just use the boost from there. You know, like, because otherwise, like, the boost goes to waste. Especially since, like, okay, in bigger maps, right? Sometimes it takes about a minute to actually get from one side of the map to the other side, right? So you're wasting like a minute of your boost. I want to be able to pause it and then unpause it later when I want to use it. I feel like that could be abused. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I just want the manual pausing so that like, cause the reason why I don't buy boost now is because I feel like I'm gonna waste it. Like for example, you know, what if a new item gets dropped like on a different floor? I have to switch floors, right? But because I'm on a floor that has enemies on it, it's gonna use up my boost. So yeah, like, or maybe one day like, okay, I have my boost active and maybe I want to get stick, but I don't want to use my boost for stick. But it's gonna get used up anyways. So I don't know. Wouldn't a better solution be for the boost to be on pause unless you're fighting an enemy? The enemy you're fighting is alive. I mean, I don't think so, cause they would have to track that you're hitting something, and even if they did track it, it probably wouldn't be used up like all that much. Like for example, it'll only use it up like bit by bit, which I mean, I don't know, Josh. I don't know if that would be a better or worse system. But either way, they would have to like figure out a way to track it. But you know what? Boost is boost. You can boost if you want to. If you don't want to, that's okay. I used to spam buy like a bunch of 24-hour boosts. I don't do that anymore, man. I don't want to anymore. Ooh, some of these auras look kind of cool, I guess. I don't know, like, do I want, or which mod do I test? Do the cave one. I think the cave one is most likely the one that we're going to be using a lot. Okay. 1,000 pity. 1,000 pity on the, I think like last time, the first time I got gifted Everfrost was like somewhere around 700 kills. Oh man. What a flip. Did a front flip just to die there. We love front flipping here. $762 vel obtained. Alright, maybe we'll go for 15 more minutes, then I'll call it. Yeah, I am getting kind of tired here. We'll come back on the in the next stream to do some more. Probably some more farming with like the other bosses. If we can find a good maybe a Viroth server we can try to find on the next one, or if not, we can keep farming cloth. That's fine too. I would like to get a gift of Everfrost as well, just for safekeeping. Why does a horror mod have 115 mods? Mod pack? You know, it just does. It is what it is, Josh. It's kind of like, I mean, you know, does more mods always mean good? Not really. But sometimes it can. It can be good sometimes. 99 mods, 11 resource packs, 5 shaders. Not 115, but still. Yeah, I guess so. Like overall though, I mean, as long as it's like well made, right? Nothing looks like it's nothing looks half done, right? As long as like, you know, the whole mod itself is just well developed, then I don't think it really matters how many mods there is. Yeah, at the end of the day, I feel like just the amount of mods doesn't matter. It's just the detail and the level of passion going into it, I guess, is what matters. Because I mean, you know, making mods like mods in Minecraft are supposed to make the game more fun, right? And what matters, Josh? I mean, I'm pretty sure there are mods for that. Like a nuclear mod or something. Why is it way over there? Yo, I barely made that. You know, I used to watch a lot of like, back in the day when I was like much younger, I used to watch a lot of Sky Does Minecraft, you know, for his mods, because he would do like these mod reviews. And it would be funny because some of the mods that I would watch were pretty insane. Yeah, I had that like Minecraft phase where I would just watch a bunch of Minecraft YouTubers. Nuclear mod requires that I understand nuclear fusion. Or fission. I mean, you know, you can figure it out. I think you're pretty big brain, Josh. So, I mean, like you know how to play fighting games, and fighting games require some brain power. So, you could probably figure it out. All right, we'll go for 10 more minutes, and then we'll call it. One issue I'm having with mods, what's the issue? Is that I install too much. How easy is it to uninstall and install mods? It's basically just like dragging folders, right? You just drag one folder into another folder, and then when you want to uninstall, you just drag the folder out. I'm not going over there. That's too far. Pretty easy because Forge does it all for you. But the thing is, the thing is, you install too much, but you don't want to delete anything. I mean, how much storage does your PC have? I mean, I don't see anything wrong with installing too many mods, as long as your PC can support it. I had to allocate more memory to curse. Oh man. Okay, well. I'm past the recommended amount. Is there a reason why like you don't want to delete any of these mods? Like, aren't there mods that you're not using? I'm sure there are plenty of mods that you're not using right now, or that you haven't used in a very long time. What want to play? I mean, look, you could, but like just get rid of the ones that you're not using, like consistently. The ones that you're using consistently, you can keep those, but then the ones that you're not playing like regularly, or just don't really care too much about, just get rid of those. You know, it's like click delete. Yeah. Cave horror works nicely with essentials. Okay, that's good. All right. Okay, we'll do one more cloth and then I think we're good. We'll come back. We'll be back next week. Though, I mean, yeah, I think we spent the majority of the stream like farming up those icy imps. But not to worry, you know, we'll be back and we'll be farming like some of the bosses next time. I wanted to focus specifically on getting the easy items out of the way first. So yeah, I'll do one more cloth and we're done. The main menu looks a little goofy though. Oh, okay. Okay, we're gonna go all out on this. Oh. And there, 670, nothing. Alright, well, I'm gonna call it there for now. If you guys enjoyed today's stream, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see some more Swordburst 2 or you have any other games you wanted to play, make sure to let me know in the comment section, live chat, the Discord server. Special thanks to everyone who tuned in today's stream. In the chat here, thank you to Josh, T-Man, it was mostly just Josh and T-Man. I think Smashwick popped in for like a second, but yeah, it was mostly just Josh and T-Man. And also Dylan as well. So yeah, thank you for everyone who tuned in. Alright, well, have a good day. We'll be back next week. So yeah, I'll catch you guys all later. Thank you.